Okay, so on to part 2. Let's find ourselves a match. Oh boy, I do not like the look of that Weavile. Looks like a little bit of a rain team actually. Well, it could be. I don't think it is, but it could be. Then why is Mega Venusaur? I mean, that's no doubtly is Mega, but I think we should lead with Vortex because we have something to hit everyone on his team. Absolutely everyone. It is vital that we keep Vortex alive because he has a super effective move for everyone, and he's pretty much faster than everyone anyway. I mean, what's Weavile's base speed? Data Weavile. Damn it! I never learned from this. And just turn down the effect volume. Okay, it's on a balloon. So an earthquake is no doubtly going to hurt. He's probably going to predict the substitute. Am I physically defensive as Togekiss? I think I am. Togekiss can't do anything to him. Flambeau is just going to get hit nastily. I think I have to go into Togekiss because I've got a feeling Earthquake's coming. Actually, I'm going to go into Kazmo. No, I'm going to go into Tringle because I need to... I did just set up rocks. I could have popped his balloon. I'm going to have to take this to just pop his balloon. Yeah, I knew I would get hit by Iron Head. Oh, are you kidding me? Arrgh! Damn it! Okay, we'll just go into Flambeau then. I knew an Iron Head was coming. I just had to... I'm going to go for Energy Ball, predicting Azumarill. No? This guy. Okay, now we can bring in Scolipede. This is all I wanted to do, really, was pop the balloon. I could Earthquake him. The problem is, you play with people who aren't very good, and then, like, I know I've just lost, Pokemon and got weakened by thing, but you play with people who just don't know how to play, so you predict them to make predictions, and they don't. They just do the obvious. So you end up, you end up freaking, failing. Okay, I'll have to come in on this again. I'm going to T-Wave it, because I sincerely need to boost Tringle back up. Because otherwise it's just going to die. Scarfed Goddess. I don't know if it is Scarfed. I mean, this is my special wall. He shouldn't be able to do very much now. Okay, let's T-Wave whatever comes in. I'm a little bit nervous of the Jolteon with Volt Absorb. I'm going to go for it anyway, just because, yeah, this guy hasn't played, he's played sort of similar. Actually, I don't know if Tringle can come back in. Oh no, he can, but only once. I've got one chance for Tringle to come back in. Ice Beam will no way near kill from there, but then again, this is a favourable matchup, so, well, actually, maybe not. Dragon Pulse, what was he predicting? I could do a Toxic on this, really, and Thunder Wave on Tringle. Slack off and do a bit of healing. Okay. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay, well, he forfeited. What I was going to say was, if he keeps going for Dragon Pulse, I can bring in Togekiss on his Dragon Pulse, but be immune to it, survive rocks, and then roost the following turn. So he could have actually done something with that, but he forfeits. So let's just look for another one. Because if he's just going to keep people are just going to keep... Oh, God. Sticky Web, Acupressure, more likely. I wouldn't say it was... Well, it's probably Sniper. Choice Specs or Lens. I think it's Scope Lens. Probably got Defog. High Jump Kicking, High Jump Kicking. I think if we lead with Vortex... we can not really do very much. If we lead with Flambeau, we can Fire Blast, and Energy Ball, and Hidden Power Fighting, and all that guff. I think we should lead with Flambeau. Actually, no, maybe Breloom. Yeah. Oh, I meant to lead with Breloom because... what's he got? He's got Foul Play. Let me quickly check. I'm sure I purposely put... hang on. I'm sure I purposely put 0 IVs on the... Yeah, I did. So foul play is going to do absolutely nothing. But he's going to be specially defensive anyway, so this is just a waste of time. So I should probably go into Tringle. And then what? Well, Taunt, okay. Something is going to get hit with Dazzling Gleam, and his whole team, except for Shuckle and Mew, are weak to Dazzling Gleam. I don't know how good he is a player yet, so yeah, I'm not going to make over predictions. I'm just going to stay until I figure out whether he's a really good player or not. I'm just going to leave it. Okay, Mew's coming in. What's Mew going to do to me? This is the problem with Mew. You never know what he's got. To me, it looks like Kazmo is kind of useful, but not really. Actually, it more looks like Shix is. I'm going to bring in Shix. I don't think he's going to do anything that's going to kill Amnesia. Okay, so he's a baton passer by the looks of things. I'm going to Spore. Just because. Why not? Swag YOLO and all that. I don't need to turn the timer on. He's moving quite quick, so I don't see why I should. There's no real reason. Okay, so we'll wait for him to... baton pass. I'm assuming he's going to baton pass into someone like Scrafty, because Scrafty's already got decent special defense. I don't think he's just going to be a defensive Mew that stays in. I'm sure he's going to baton pass. He's just choosing what he wants to put to sleep. Because if I can put this to sleep, I can sub and then focus punch. Ah, that hurt big time. I'm really glad I didn't go for a substitute then, because that would have been a huge mistake, and I was going to as well. I'm going to follow this thing off anyway, so let's just go for a focus punch. I know it's resisted. I think Psychic resists items to Psychic. I'm not actually sure about that. And we're just going to get off some damage, as they say, because I don't... Excuse me, I'm in the middle of recording. Will you stop coughing? Thank you. I just said I'm in the middle of recording. Come and say goodnight. Shoo! I'm in the middle of something. Thank you, goodbye. Okay, parent problems. He's asleep. God, she always does that all the time. I think a Sky Attack would kill, to be honest. I'm going to go for a Sky Attack. Okay, so he did stay in. Whatever he switches in does have a free choice, but nothing is going to want to take a Sky Attack. Except Mew, which survived. But flinched. Oh, that's payback. Oh, and he left. Oh, that was funny. Okay, let's do one more, because we keep having forfeits, and that's not really good. God, yeah, sorry she, Mother Scolipede came in. He could come in... I mean, he's got a choice, he's got Grenade. You know what, let's just lead with actually, I don't know, because my only concern is that if this is on an air balloon... Right, he's probably going to lead with Greninja or that. He's either going to lead with Greninja or Excadrill. So, Chandelure is a good lead. And I say that because I can either Fire Blast... Oh, okay, he's not on a balloon, but I can either Fire Blast or Energy or Dark Pop. Excadrill, Data, Chandelure. He's Scarfed. That big... Oh, how dare he do that? He is Scarfed. That's why he's just done that. Oh well, at least I can bring in this and get up rocks. He's Scarfed for sure. There was no way he could have outsped me then, unless he was Scarfed. Let's go for it. Oh, let's Mega up and go for a Stone Edge. He's probably going to Toxic me. And I miss. Thanks for that. Yep, and Toxic as I predicted. That's just really fantastic. I loved everything about my life. I really do. He's probably going to bring back in the Excadrill now. I should probably take advantage of that and switch out. But then again, there's nothing I can really do. Let's go into Shix. That Scarfed Excadrill just ruined me completely. I really did not expect that. Then again, he wasn't on a balloon, so what could I have sort of thought? Oh, if only he wasn't scarfed, I could have just one-shot him. I could have just one-shot him and then... Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. Ugh, squeaky. I could have just one-shot him and that would have been that. Okay, he's gonna roost, predicting Stone Edge just to waste toxic turns. Can't spore because he's overcoat, so let's just go for a sub. Focus Punch in my past has done a lot to Mandibuzz before. Focus Punch Breloom is nothing to mess with, really. I mean, the only thing that can really screw me over is if that Sylveon's got Hyper Voice, but it's defensive, so I don't think it has. He's just going to take the opportunity to get the rocks away. I'm going to Sword Stance. Okay, yeah, this Sylveon has Hyper Voice. Yep. But do I outspeed? I do. I can put it to sleep. Perfect. It's going to have a pixelated Hyper Voice. I'm going to just get off a Focus Punch, because if I don't do it now, I never will. This is going to hurt a lot. Oh! Boom! Wow, that was nasty. That was not very nice at all for him. I think he might have done it for Sleep Fodder. I know he's a Sash, but I'm going to Focus Punch anyway. Yeah, it gets rid of it. Might as well... Oh no, he's not Sash, he's Mega. Flipping heck, Shix, you're putting in some work today. Man. Okay, we can't put it to sleep. Do we really need this thing? I mean, we could do with it for Greninja and Excadrill, but I mean, he's set up now, isn't he? Maybe he'll predict the switch. Ice Punch. Oh, okay. No. That's totally fine. That's totally cool. I'm going to save this for fodder. I'm going to go into... Tringle, I think, can take this quite well and respond with a Dazzling Beam, but I need to paralyze him. Why would you Extreme Speed? You were faster than me. That was a really dumb move. You were faster than me. You could see that you were faster than me because I couldn't make a sub. I thought he was going to Dragon Dance. That's the only reason I stayed in with Breloom, because I thought if he Dragon Danced, then there wasn't really much I could do. Come on. Okay, you've just ruined your Greninja big time. That was a really bad play. I think he might forfeit. If he does forfeit, that's it. I'm not doing any more of these. Not any more of these. I'll move on to, like, I'll do another... That'll be the end of this video, specifically. I think Vortex might be able to clear up. I'm going to save Shix for fodder. I'm going to go into Kazmo and get up rocks again. Okay, so he does get the Dark Pulse off. I am going to be faster. I can get up my Stealth Rocks. There we go. He's probably got Extreme Speed, which he will probably go for. I've got Regenerator on Slowbro, so I just need to come back in and paralyze him. Dragon Dance is still not going to do hardly anything to Slowbro. You're going to have to switch or you're going to get Thunder Waved. Oh, that is going to do a lot, but, well, it's actually special defensive for Slowking, not Slowbro. Let's just go into Tringle. You should never use Outrage when there's a Fairy type about. Such a bad play, it really is. Dazzling Gleam. Okay, who do we go into now? I mean, Ironhead's coming our way. Do we want to fodder off Shix so he can come in? Let's, yeah, I think Shix has served his purpose. I could still use the Iron Tail on Kazmo, so I am actually going to fodder off Shix now. To the X-Scissor. He probably predicted Slowbro to come in. I'm going to bring in Vortex. And I'm going to predict a switch, because he knows that X-Scissor's not going to do very much, but who's going to come in with? I don't know, but nothing is going to appreciate a Mega Horn. Particularly not Greninja if it comes back in. But I don't see the point of bringing in Greninja. I can honestly see him bringing in Dragonite now to try and get, you know, for the Earthquake. So perhaps Rock Slide. No, I'm going to go for a Mega Horn just to be safe. Okay, I did have a feeling Sylveon would come back in since we haven't seen it in a while. But that is a flipping banded Vortex. It's very powerful indeed. No messing, yo. Oh, crit mattered, obviously. For sure. The problem with him doing that is now I've got 2 speed boosts. And yes, granted, I am locked into Mega Horn. But you are really, 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 really not going to appreciate flipping out. Oh, E-speed. That's why he got paralysed. Okay. I was going to say, how's he still faster? He's not his E-speed. Okay. Boom! 44%, yo. Flipping out Vortex. His wheels are churning on the old train. The pain train. I honestly think Vortex can clean up from it, except for Excadrill. If he locks himself into Iron Head, I am not going to be happy. Okay, so the only thing left is Greninja. Greninja will die to a Mega Horn. Derpot probably cannot take any more hits from this thing, particularly if it's an Iron Head. We've already had an experience from Iron Head on an Excadrill before, and it hurts, particularly on Togekiss, to the point where it's like a 75%, so there's nothing we could do there. There's nothing really Kazmo can do. The only win condition is Derpot. Or Vortex with 1 speed boost. I think we go into Kazmo. If he goes for Iron Head, things are going to go really, really badly downhill. All I need to do is keep Slowking alive. Okay, so he did go for Iron Head. He knows what he's doing. Bring in Derpot. And then I won't live an Iron Head. No way in hell. Okay. I think I know what I have to do. I'm gonna bring in Tringle, because he thinks I'm gonna live this. Okay, good. That was a misplay. He should have gone for an Iron Head then, big time. That was a huge mistake on his part, because he thinks I'm gonna live it now. He's gonna go back out again, but he's gonna take rocks damage. So I'm gonna just go for a Dazzling Gleam, get rid of Greninja. He wants to change up his set. He doesn't want to Iron Head anymore. Okay. Vortex's Earthquake is also a win condition. Actually, no, I don't think it is. I think Scald is. Let's just go for a Dazzling Gleam. We already know that we can live this from the past, so we don't have to fear one-hit KO. And now we have no other purpose, so we're going to sack off Tringle. We're going to come in with... Oh, he thinks that he's won. Indeed. GG. He thought he'd won that. I'm going to actually say. Well, actually, I don't know if he thought he did. Maybe not. But we played that quite well. I think if I played that wrong, we would have lost. So, yeah. That was pretty good. Flipping heck, 18 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Anyway, on to the next one, I suppose.